Welcome to another exciting episode of FinStechs. Whoa, hold the phone.
Uh-huh. What's up?
You are not going to believe this. ChatGPT. It remembers things now.
Ah, you saw the news?
Saw the news, it landed like a bombshell. It actually remembers our conversations. And, get this, automatically. Seriously.
It's quite a leap, isn't it?
Hmm.
Yeah, the reports from TechCrunch and Business Insider, they're buzzing about it for good reason. It's a pretty significant update.
Significant. That's putting it mildly, so no more of that, save this specific thing to memory stuff.
Well, that's still there for free users, but this is different.
How different?
It automatically picks things up. Like if you mention you're a huge baseball fan in one chat,
Yeah.
the next time you ask about sports, it might just know that. Or dietary
What?
stuff. Mention you're vegan once.
And bam! It remembers next time I ask for recipes.
That's the idea. It's designed to naturally glean information from the flow of conversation.
Wow. That's incredibly useful for you, the listener. Right. No more repeating yourself constantly. Conversational Groundhog Day is over.
Exactly. It's about creating a more continuous, personalized interaction. So those little details, preferences,
Mm-hmm.
it should start building context.
Okay, my mind is slightly blown. But hang on, second thought, and I bet you were thinking this too. Control.
Right. The privacy question?
Yeah, I mean, great feature, but I don't want it just like absorbing every random musing I type in there. What levers do we actually have?
It's a fair question. And it looks like OpenAI, they did put some thought into this.
Yeah.
The reports mention pretty decent controls in the settings.
Okay, settings. Under what?
Under personalization. There's a whole section now.
Right. Okay, spill the beans. What can we actually do? Can I, put up a conversational privacy screen?
Sort of. You've got a few options. First, you can tell it not to reference your past chats at all. Just turn that off if you want every chat to be fresh.
Okay, that's one level.
You can also disable the memory feature entirely. Just switch it off.
Completely off. Okay.
And there's this new thing called temporary chat.
Ooh, like incognito mode?
Exactly. Chats you have in that mode, they aren't saved, won't be used for memory. Kind of useful for, quick throwaway questions.
Temporary chat. That's actually pretty smart. Perfect for those. Less serious inquiries. Okay, that's a bit of a relief. What about the stuff it does remember, though? The things I want it to maybe remember, or things it picked up.
You can manage those?
Like delete specific things.
Yep. You can go in, see the memories it stored, and delete individual ones you don't want anymore. Or you want a total reset, you can clear the entire memory history.
You can just wipe the slate clean.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the control seems, well, surprisingly comprehensive. It puts you more in charge than I might have initially expected.
Surprisingly is the word. Almost.
That-
Thoughtful. Okay, so we have the power. Now, who gets the superpower? Is it just for the elite?
For now, yeah. It's rolling out to ChatGPT Pro and Plus subscribers first.
Ah, the paid tiers. Figures. The good stuff often is.
That's usually how it works with these big new features.
So what about everyone else? The free users, like me sometimes.
Free users still have the manual memory saving option, where you explicitly tell it, remember this, but the automatic learning from chat history, that's Pro and Plus only, at least for now.
Got it. Automatic recall for premium, manual saves for the rest. Makes sense. But I saw something. Weren't some countries left out? Like on the map?
Ah, yes. That's the regulatory aspect.
Yeah.
Users in the UK, the EU, also Iceland, Norway, Liechtenstein, and Switzerland, they're temporarily excluded.
Why? Just regulations.
Seems like it. Pending regulatory reviews is the official line. They're likely navigating data privacy rules like GDPR more carefully there.
Right, the GDPR dance. So our European listeners might have to wait a bit longer. When did this actually start rolling out for the lucky ones?
The phased rollout kicked off April 10th, 2025. So it's happening now.
Okay, so if I'm a pro subscriber in, say, the US, how do I know if my ChatGPT suddenly has a better memory? Is there a notification?
Yeah, there should be. Reports say users will see a message, something like, ChatGPT now remembers more of your past chats, so you won't need to repeat yourself as often.
Okay, so look out for that little heads up. Good to know. All right, let's zoom out. We know the what and the how. What's the real so what here? Why should you care?
Well, the big benefit is efficiency and relevance, right? Imagine not having to re-explain your project context every single time.
Oh, totally. That would save so much time.
Exactly. Or getting recipe ideas that actually fit your dietary needs without reminding it. It makes the AI potentially much more useful, much more tailored for you. Quicker insights, less setup.
Less preamble, more actual help. I like that. But okay, the flip side. More memory means more data stored about me, right? That's the hesitation I feel. What are the things you need to be aware of?
That's the main thing, data privacy. Even with the controls, it is potentially storing more about your interactions.
So you really need to use those controls.
Absolutely. It's crucial for you to actually go into the settings, understand what they do, and set them up how you want. Don't just accept the defaults if you have concerns. Be proactive.
Right, it puts the responsibility back on us, the users. It's not just a cool feature to passively receive, it's something to actively manage.
Precisely. OpenAI is giving you the tools, but you need to use them consciously.
Okay, let's wrap this up. So, big picture. ChatGPT got a memory upgrade. It automatically learns from chats now.
For paid users, yeah.
Yeah.
Leading to more personalized, efficient conversations.
But, and this is a big but, you have surprisingly robust control. Opt out, temporary chat, delete specific memories, wipe it all.
Correct. Control seems to be a key part of their strategy here, rolling out now, except for a few places pending review.
So it really feels like AI interaction is leveling up, which leaves me with this final thought, something for you to ponder. With AI now starting to actually remember us, our preferences, our history, how does that change things fundamentally? How we learn, how we create, maybe even how we get advice? What new doors does this open? And maybe what new challenges does this kind of digital memory bring?
That is the big question, isn't it? What happens when the conversation history isn't just ephemeral? Definitely something to think about.
Food for thought, indeed. Thanks for diving into this surprising update with me.
My pleasure. Always interesting to see where this tech is heading.